All right, what's good? What's good? How you doing, man? I guess you having quality time out there. Well, my name is Talomon, and of course, you're watching Soccer Street Boys right here in Nigeria, right here in Africa. And we're bringing you the first story. Tremendous black smoke emanating and billowing right from the Emirates Stadium. And this clearly indicates and shows that Arsenal will yet again not go home with a trophy this season. So they definitely need to wait till the next season. That is the indication of that smoke billowing right from the Emirates Stadium. Well, that is exactly what's happening right now. Well, I think Arsenal has had a great time in the EPL this season, in the Champions League as well. I think, according to Mikel Arteta, their manager, they say that Arsenal was actually the best team, was the best club in the Champions League, but they were quite unfortunate not to lift the trophy. But a lot of other people are saying the contrary, that they were quite good, but they lacked the squad depth, they lacked the experience to play in the Champions League, and that was exactly what actually cost them also in the EPL. Well, let's talk about Mikel Arteta as a manager. Well, ever since he took over Arsenal, he has made tremendous investment in signing players. No, he has spent close to 800 million pounds just within 5 years. In the space of 5 years, 800 million pounds has been spent on quality players. And I think he has had a significant overhaul of the whole squad, bringing in Declan Rice for 105 million pounds from West Ham, and then Kai Havertz from Chelsea for 65 million pounds as well. Gabriel Jesus was also signed, I think, for 45 million pounds or thereabout from Manchester City. And Ricardo Calafiori also came in as a new signing as plans to overhaul the squad. David Raya, the goalkeeper, 27 million pounds. Mika Marino and a couple of other players there came in as well. And I think it's the major incomings that have actually transformed into a title contender. Prior to Mikel Arteta's reign, I think Arsenal had no hope of reaching the top four or probably getting into the top two like they have always done, three times consecutively. But let's talk about what actually happened in the Champions League. I think they were quite favorite after beating Real Madrid. Well, a lot of people were saying that history has actually shown that any club who beats Real Madrid goes all out to win the trophy, the Champions League, and that's the reason why Arsenal were resting on their laurels. They became very complacent, and they didn't put in the same energy they put in against Real Madrid. And against PSG, it was a different ball game because PSG came out very tough. They were very confident, blocked the chances, created more chances. They didn't allow some porosity in the midfield. They were blocking Arsenal players one on one. They created a very tough opposition for Arsenal. It wasn't the same with Real Madrid, but the major thing I think there was actually the problem Arsenal had at that particular moment was the fact that they were very complacent. They thought that PSG was going to be a walkover. If you beat Real Madrid, then who is PSG? But they got it all wrong. You didn't have to underrate a particular club. Real Madrid is now the only biggest club. As a matter of fact, Real Madrid were at their lowest ebb when Arsenal met them in the Champions League. That's the reason why they played them bullhumming away. I'm not giving out the fact that Arsenal didn't play nothing. They played fluid football, they played nice football, but beating Real Madrid at that particular time was not for you to, be proud and then, be complacent and stuff like that, because they were having a very serious crisis in the La Liga. So a lot of fans in the street are saying that what Arsenal really needs to do is just to get a proven striker who can help in the attacking line. Because year in, year out, the major reason why Arsenal do not win trophies is the fact that they didn't have a point man, they didn't have a proven number nine. And I think I agree with most of the fans in the street because a team like Arsenal, you really need to have a proven number nine who has the scoring ability, who has the vision for goals and stuff like that. I think that's just the major thing lacking out of the Emirates right now. If they should sign a prolific striker, I think it's just going to augment their season next year. Yeah, I think in the meantime, what Arsenal really need to do is just to start working on the kind of strikers that we'll be getting in the summer. Because they are quite a number of strikers that will fit in the pattern of play with Arsenal, fit in the same philosophy. And, we've had a couple of players that are linked to Arsenal already. Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres from Sporting CP. I think they are great strikers. They've proven that they can play for any high-profile club in Europe. I think Gyökeres is good, and he's been quite a number of times linked with a move to Arsenal. And I think if Arsenal could just grab their hands on this guy, I think it will go a long way to, push them high up the hierarchy in the Premier League and in the Champions League as well. So, what exactly do you think is the major problem Arsenal has right now? Is it that the coach is not performing? Is it that Mikel Arteta lacks the experience, like most Arsenal fans are saying, or was he not just lucky to get something this season? Or what do you think? What do you think? A lot of Arsenal fans are calling for Mikel Arteta's sack. Are you torn in that direction as well? You want Mikel Arteta's sack and another coach hired or stuff like that. It depends on what you think. Are you an Arsenal fan or you're a Manchester United fan? You can also be part of the show. Just go down in the comment section and let us know what your thoughts are. Do you think Arsenal will win the EPL next season? Do you think they are good to go in the Champions League next season? Haven't given a very huge fight. So what do you think Arsenal needs to do to win the EPL next season? Or what do you think they need to do to win the Champions League next season? Are you towing the same part with me? Because I think what they need to do is just to get a proven striker. That's just all. And I think the Champions League could be theirs next year. And the EPL, sure, because having finished second for how many years consecutively, I think you deserve to win the EPL next season. Well, that's how we wrap it up. My name is Tyler Moon, and of course, I just want to appreciate you for staying with us on Circle Street Voice. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, just go down there and tap the subscribe button and tap the like button as well, because we have amazing content for you, analysis, fans, talk fans, predictions, and opinions on the street. Definitely will be coming your way subsequently. Thank you for staying with us. Bye for now.